And now it's time for today's guest. Steven Scherer is one of the fastest growing social media personalities with a loyal fan base of over 6 million YouTube subscribers. He's a leader in providing family-friendly content with a positive message of staying awesome and sharing the love. Take a look.
So far I'm doing pretty good. I am 3 for 3. Grace has 1 point. Woo. Before I go for the ultimate Apple Store, I'm gonna go for Target so I can get some new toys. Let's load up.
Uh-oh, Sharers. If Steven goes to Target, he'll buy out the whole store of Nerf blasters. Oh boy.
That's right, Grace, I sure will. Let's load this Nerf blaster up and let's hit the target. Here we go. Locked and loaded, firing in 3, 2, 1.
Everyone, please give a warm Bill Brunch welcome to Steven Scherer.
Woo! Oh yeah. Thank you guys so much for having me.
Thanks for joining us.
Yeah,
We're so excited to have you. So you have over 6 million subscribers. Like, what is that like when you put a video out and you know that many people are watching it?
It's crazy. I actually don't put it into perspective how many people are actually watching it because it's on a screen. But if you actually put that into like real life perspective, that's a lot of people.
It is a lot of people. And what is the process of coming up with your videos and how you make them, and, having ideas for them?
People always ask me how I come up with ideas. I don't know. It's like the way I put it, when you're sitting in school, did you ever do that thing where you had a pencil and a ruler and you put the ruler on top of a pencil and you spun it around like a helicopter?
Yes.
It's kind of like that same idea. I'm guessing you might not have that idea, but something similar to that. I always used to do that, like, oh, here's a helicopter. So it's like the same kind of idea, and I just like make it into a video.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna start doing that when I go home. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
And you have an important message behind all of your videos, okay? And that is sharing the love and staying awesome.
Sharing the love.
Tell me why that's important to you, because I see so many funny videos out there, but to have that positive, family-friendly message behind it makes it, all the more special.
Yeah, of course. Sharing the love is just a way to spread positivity around. There's so much negativity in this world, so I said, if I'm gonna make videos, I want them to be a happy place for people to go to watch and enjoy. They can be silly, they can be funny, they can be family-friendly activities, all combined into one thing, and that's the share the love message.
Absolutely.
You also partner with such incredible, huge brands, such as like Legos, Hot Wheels, Nickelodeon. What's like partnering with these iconic brands we've known our entire lives?
No, that's honestly incredible.
Yeah.
When I got into this, I started just about 2 years ago. I had no idea what would come with it. I just said I want to make videos and I want to kind of make it in this space. How can I do it? So I took an approach, tried some techniques, and within like 6 months, I was working with huge brands. I was like, this is amazing. I never thought this would happen. I didn't even know it was possible, honestly, because this space is so new. And before I knew it, just like all these brands started hitting me up. And I was like, this is incredible. It's
awesome.
A great opportunity, yeah.
And you mentioned before, what I really like about you is that you give a lot back. One of the things you were a coach for the Special Olympics, which I think is awesome. How'd you get involved and why did you want to do that?
Growing up, I was a swim coach. And during the winter season, when I started in high school, they had a great program in our high school. It was called Best Buddies. And these kids all have something special to offer, but not all these opportunities allow them to participate in certain activities. And so we put together a Special Olympics swim team for them. And that's kind of just how it started. And that's something that I did in the wintertime. And it was great because all these, everyone has something special to offer.
Right.
Just sometimes you have to look a little bit harder.
Yeah.
And I thought it was a great opportunity.
So I'm going to just say a really good person. I am a garbage can. You also work with Make-A-Wish, and
Yes.
you help terminally ill children, fill their dreams, which I think is so special. Tell us about that and what it's like, meeting these kids.
Yeah, so Make-A-Wish, that was actually interesting. Obviously, I've always heard of it growing up. And then I would say March of last year, Make-A-Wish reached out to me and they said, hey, we have a kid whose wish is to meet you. I said, wait, what? Like, to meet me? Like, yeah, he wants to come out to the Scherer fam house, hang out for the day, do all these fun activities. I was like, yeah, let's do it. We made an awesome video with it. It has like, I think 14 million views. Wow. We did like this awesome, we took a soda bottle, stuck it on this thing and made it into a rocket, shot like 200 feet up in the air. I'm not even joking, like way up in the air.
I did that in 6th grade.
Right? Isn't it the craziest thing ever?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was a crazy video. And since that, I've done 2 more Make-A-Wishes. And I'm just like, this is incredible that people, are making their wish to come meet me. Like, I'm completely honored.
Awesome.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, it's
And
been
what
amazing.
inspired you to upload your first video? Like, do you know you always wanted to perform?
Yeah, growing up, I actually did dance growing up. So ballet, tap, jazz, all that good stuff. And then I just said, you know what, I want to start making videos. So I actually made like funny music videos growing up. The first one I made was to What Is Love. I don't know if you've ever heard that song. Like, what is love?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Baby, don't hurt me.
course.
Yeah, so that was just a funny
thought she was
swim team
joking.
video we did.
Yeah, I
No.
thought you meant it was like to what is love, and I was like, well, to what is love? But you mean what is love?
What is love?
Yeah, got
you
it,
know?
got it.
Yeah.
Exactly. So
Yeah,
we
I
made
remember
that.
that song.
It was a funny little video we did. It was actually a swim team video, so we were all like dancing in Speedos, like nodding our heads, like going around town, like shooting at different locations. And that went viral.
I was gonna say, I think I saw that.
Did you?
Yeah.
It was pretty big.
Yeah, I saw that.
Wow.
Good for you.
If Brittany saw it, you know it was big.
It hit Nebraska, yeah.
Yeah.
Because she just watches Jeopardy on repeat,
Yeah.
so you really
Wow.
broke
If
through.
you,
I
if
feel
you get
honored.
to this, Grandma, you're doing something right.
I just crochet and watch
You're a
Jeopardy, so
star.
that is a feat.
Yeah, it's not up anymore though. I took it
Oh,
down.
got the
Oh,
Yeah.
why'd you take it down?
That was back in the day. You know, there's
Oh, rebranding.
rebranding,
Got
better
it, got
stuff.
it.
You
No
know,
more Speedos.
that was the first proof that you can make a viral video just having fun.
Yeah.
And then from there, I made another one with Blink-182's song, First Date, My First Date. That actually got picked up by Blink-182 and AT&T. So they asked to use the license for their tour. I was like, that's really cool. So I understood the power of video. And I was like, well, if I could continue doing this, it doesn't matter how many eyes can see your video. It's just a matter of the right eyes that see your video. And I did another song to an artist from Rostrum Records who Wiz Khalifa was signed with at the time. So I was very familiar with the label. And I was like, this is cool. And they were basically saying, like, your video got more traction than the actual artist. So can you make another video for the artist's new song? I was like, there we go, the power of video. So I understood it. And then I just said, how can I actually turn this into a business? How can I turn this into something that I can do for the rest of my life? So I studied the back end of YouTube, learned kind of the algorithm and the analytics behind it, and just stuck my foot in. And within 6 months, I had 1 million subscribers. And within 2 years, I had 6 million subscribers and 2 billion views.
That's
Wow.
amazing.
Yeah,
Like,
so a lot of fast growth.
What advice would you give to someone who is like gonna be a new person on YouTube? Because I actually hear so many people really, really frustrated with the algorithm on YouTube. Like people who have like 200,000 subscribers and only like 7% of their subscribers are even seeing their videos in the subscription box. Like it is a really big issue where your subscribers just aren't getting your videos. So how do you combat that?
Yeah, so the algorithm honestly changes all the time. I like to say YouTube is kind of like the stock market. Some days are good, some days are bad. And some days it'll affect you, and some days it'll affect other people. So it just constantly changes all the time. But at the end of the day, people are going to come back to watch your channel for you and the content you create. So if you can leave a lasting impression on them, then they'll come back for you, no matter what the algorithm says. You know, if they can remember, oh, I like watching Steven Share, I'm just going to go physically type in Steven Share and watch him. That's how you get people to come back.
I'm very impressed by your business savvy. I mean, obviously, having this channel has really helped you evolve as a professional, as a businessman. So where do you see yourself going forward? What's sort of like your next mountain that you want to tackle?
Lots of things. So YouTube is a great start. It's a great platform. But the more you can expand and grow, the better. So we have our merchandise line. We're working on bringing in awesome new merch, awesome new branding stuff. We have our branding side where we work with actual like brands and agencies. And we also have a few other things coming, like apps and all that good stuff.
Ooh, that's so exciting. Well, this has been so insightful. Stephen, thank you so
Yeah.
much
Yeah,
for joining
thanks for
us.
having me.
Everyone, make sure to check out Stephen's YouTube channel and follow him on social media at Steven Share.